With it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 Central Coast mob and suicide. Police arsonists. I step in the booth and gas. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right. We're live.
We're live.
Episode 1, Chicano Street. We're here. We're going to get into a lot of reactions. We don't even need no intros. As soon as we go on, pinchy people are going to get to know us. And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, Umpa, Raymond.
We should do little intros.
Do little intros?
I don't think nobody knows right
Well, let me start off with...
Yeah.
So
let's go, Raymond.
That's fine. Yeah.
Give the intro. I'm going to give the intro to you.
Shit.
Because I seen Gold Toes and you like a couple days together.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was out in Houston with him.
And he called you, He called you, cabrón. I heard him say it.
What?
Fucking NorCal's biggest promoter.
Oh.
Chinga, man.
That's my brother from another mother, man. Shit, we've been doing music.
Tell the story. You drove up to SF.
We've been doing music. No, we're in Houston.
Oh, you're in Texas?
Yeah, we're in Houston, bro.
You're in Frisco.
We're in
Gold
Houston.
Toes headquarters.
So me and Toes go back probably since the early 2000s, bro. So it's almost 25 years. Yeah.
NorCal's biggest promoter.
Yeah. We started.
He's sticking out his chest.
You know, like
for the record,
I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you. What?
Shout out to Gold Toes.
Shout out to my brother Gold Toes, man. Strong arm, this land, black and brown. But yeah, so I had an event in Texas, Houston, Texas. Well, the whole weekend I had Houston, Dallas. So we're out there, and he's seen my live, and he's like, "You're out here," and we met up at the hotel, had a couple shots, and he was over here showing off my tattoo on my back.
Yeah, the Tiz Land.
Yeah,
the Tiz
Land.
Land.
Yeah, because we started that back in the days.
See, the Tiz Land that you guys started, that's like the black and brown, the original black and brown movement.
Yeah.
Maybe, of course, they put it on a CD.
Well,
it
started off black and brown, and then we branched it out.
At least that's how I remember it. I'm just telling you how I remember shit. You know,
yeah.
I can only speak for me. But NorCal's biggest promoter, of course, 831.
Thank you.
Right here.
You got to get the. You have the button with the. Yeah, thank you.
NorCal's biggest promoter, the 831s.
Oh, man.
I want to party with you.
Yeah, let's go.
I appreciate you, cabrón. Comedian 831, day oneer. I give you all kinds of accolades, ¿verdad? Chicano, ¿verdad? But let me ask you, pues, si te preguntan, güey, describe yourself.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Give the intro. Give the bio.
Pretend you're starting a Tinder.
All right. I'm 5'6". I go to church. I haven't drank in 10 years.
That was a delayed reaction right there. Delayed.
Yeah, I'm not wanted by the IRS or child support system.
Low hit.
Yeah, I have one baby's mama, just to be correct, and one kid. So if anybody wants to date me, I'm here.
Bio. He's like, that's a full bio.
Yeah, man.
That's not a quarter bio. That's a full bio.
I just work on,
You should have sent. You should have sent him a picture of you in your calzones so you could put it up while you're talking.
Where's the notebook, man? I'm gonna write this on my next dating.
I know, right? That was a good one. I'm taking notes right now.
I got turned on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're watching live.
Whoa.
YouTube. We're live on IG. Shout out to the IG. IG Landia. The camera.
Oh, the camera. Oh, is that what?
According to the comments.
Oh, okay.
Farmero's in the casa. That's the first comment. That's a day oneer right
What's
there.
up, Farmero? What's going on, brother?
Oneer. The last time I saw him, youth center.
Oh,
Fucking Sanborn, like 97, 98.
That's what's up.
And then I haven't seen him forever. And then that's what's beautiful about YouTube. You just connect with people and shit.
That's what's up, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's a day oneer right there. Daniel Gonzalez, OG smoker.
I'm here. I'm here. Where you at?
Look at the avatar, though.
The avatar. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A box of Brillo.
I like your style.
A box of Brillo.
Nice hair, dude.
At the Motel 6. I know the box of Brillo. You know what? Let's go ahead and get into it, gentlemen. We don't even got to do any more intros, man. Let's go ahead and see what the familia wants us to talk about. I get these links. They send them over to me. I said, I'm going to shoot the shit on Chicano Street. That's the kind of podcast this show is going to be. It's all going to be all kickback. We'll talk about other podcasts. We'll talk about videos. We'll talk about funny shit. We'll talk about anything that people want to talk about, you know.
Okay.
Throughout the week, I carry like the more serious shit, and that's not really me kicking back. That's me like locking in. So it's not really downtime. This is downtime.
Yeah, so you're here to decompress right now.
I'm fucking decompressing as hell. Shout out to everyone that's locked in right now on YouTube Landia and IG. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here it is.
Okay. Well,
this is something that came up on Felony Clout. Felony Clout TV. It's some video in LA after the ICE raids. And some of the people were saying, hey, should the black community be at the forefront of the guerra that's happening with ICE and La Raza? And I want to ask you guys, because this guy, he's just in the hood right here. He's telling the gardener, I ain't going to let him take you.
You is not going, homie. You is not going. That truck right there open. You know what I'm saying? Oh, everything, man. I'm always be patient with you. You know? They is not taking you. They is not fucking with my garden, man. Now look out. Huh? Yeah. For real, man. I told you, get in that van. When that van pull off, it's gonna take you where you need to go. I got you. Don't worry about your shit. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring it to you. Everything paid for. Hey, man, where you going? Stay right there. Don't let them niggas catch it, man. What you doing? Yeah, man. I told that nigga, man. It's 30 niggas in the back. 30 gang members in the backyard. They gonna build that bridge right there. When them niggas pull up, you jump over that wall, it's over with. It's not taking my motherfucking people at all. The people I need, they not taking. And we gonna do whatever.
The ICE raids have been going hot. And so a lot of people were saying the black community, go to the forefront. The fucking front of the protest, the front where we're throwing grenades. That's not happening in the 831. No, it's not here. And you know, another thing that will never fucking happen over here too is you'll never see a bunch of skinny ass motherfuckers wearing all black with masks wanting to burn the community down. I don't think we'll let motherfuckers like that slide. I think they know where to go or where not to go.
Because a lot of us have businesses, bro, man. Shit. Let a motherfucker burn, start a fire in front of my business. I'm going to throw him in the fire. Oh, shit. What? Oh, we're a little loud, huh? A little bit. Does that throw it off on the sound?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to adjust Umpa?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just kidding.
My boy Pac-Man, what podcast is this? This is the Chicano Tube.
So it's be on
Chicano Tube on YouTube. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, right?
You know what? Shout out to everyone, man. We hit 2 years and 14K. That's all because of you guys. I didn't shit. All we're doing is kicking.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Okay.
But that's all you guys. 14K, 2 years. So on YouTube is where we started out, but we're broadcasting live also on IG, and we're broadcasting live on Facebook. So
Truth Media is asking, do you live in a white community? We do not live in a white community.
Damn. The white community?
Yeah, no, I think this is a Chicano community.
Well,
actually,
check this out. Check this out. You know what's a trip? If you think about it a little bit, like Salinas, like, okay, they say there's no fucking farmer. They say, yeah, but
it's a farmer town.
This is what I'm gonna say, cabrón. They say there's no segregation way, but most of the gabachos live on the south side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep it a buck, man. Most of the gabachos are on the fucking south side.
I don't think I know any Chicano that lives on the south side.
You know, they say
I don't have any homies that live on the south side.
Segregation, that's some 60s and 70s shit, but some of that shit fucking still lingers on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get
the good old boys.
Yeah, I get a lot of shit on the internet for just fucking speaking my mind or whatever it is. And I'm telling them, this is how we see shit in the 831, man. We grew up like this, like with the deportations and all that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's not crazy like LA.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we got our own perspective also as well, but you're right, it's not in our front door.
LA's the heart of it. That's where everything's cracking off at.
Here it is. All right.
We
go back here and then like this shit right here. Okay, that's going on, man. He's gone. 100-yard dash.
Got it.
Carl Lewis.
Got it.
Oh man, he's fast. Oh, what happened?
Dude is fast.
Oh, that
dude, wheels on.
That dude's not a real Mexican. He would have been gone.
Hey man.
Oh shit.
Are these even ice members or they're just...
You don't even got it.
At this point anymore.
I question everything almost, and I don't know, man. They're saying some of these guys are in Chucks, some of these guys are in Cortez, some of these guys are, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the fucking government's gonna be like, hey, we don't got the manpower to
No,
we probably got
what
people-
it is, I think they're hiring what is it, those manhunter dudes,
bounty hunters.
bounty hunters, yeah.
Fucking
Like they
dog.
do
I
in
think-
Mex,
I think that's what
like
they're
they do in
doing.
Mex at the border.
Because someone was saying that they're paying, I think like 1,000 per person or something, 1,000 per illegal or something.
But that's what I don't know if I believe. Way 1,000.
But yeah,
They're
yeah.
disappearing off the radar. I don't put it past anyone.
Hey, but you know what?
What
They remember back in the days they used to do that with snitches.
I don't know.
It was a- it was
I'm not a snitch, Umpa, so I couldn't tell you.
Nah, hey, I remember one time when I went to jail. When I went to jail, I know.
Hey, get this guy.
Hey, come in. You got us. I went to jail and they had a fucking sign right there. It was $1,000.
Wires right
It was
now.
$1,000.
Operation Black Widow. We're gonna start checking for wires. This is
That's
Operation
it,
Black
Oh
Widow.
shit! They had a it said on the thing when you're in the jail cell, it was $1,000 per felony. Yeah.
Is that modern day nowadays?
Nah, this was
New shit or
this
old
was
shit?
probably like 2009.
Okay.
I don't know if it is now. I haven't
Yeah.
been.
Oh, is that
went
when
to
you
jail.
got off your
Yeah,
felonies?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
You know who the first person I had on the podcast when I barely fucking popped my cherry. Didn't
Oh,
know shit
shit.
about lighting. Didn't have fucking Chicano Street Studio. None
Yeah.
of that shit. Andy Boy.
Oh, okay,
I had
yeah.
Andy Boy on the podcast, right? And I was learning like YouTube, okay, and then you got to cut it into clips, and learning the whole fucking
Yeah.
rollo, right?
He was your
And,
first. He was your
It was
first.
my very
He was your
one.
first,
Right
huh?
on, bro.
Shit.
We broke it down into like
Yeah.
6, 7 pieces. It's because he wanted me to DJ his Halloween party.
Yeah,
He
damn.
said, "Tip
Good
for
call,
tat."
DJ and
right?
everything,
He said,
huh?
"Tip," and there was a banger.
Yeah.
There was a good fight
Where's
too.
my invite, bro?
There was
Shit.
a good- He's been just chilling it, man. I follow him on IG. Shout out to you, cabrón.
How many
Shout out
views-
to
how
Andy
many-
Boy.
how
And
many-
I asked him that. I said, "What about snitches and YA? What do they do?" I was just thinking of fucking questions to ask. Right? I don't know shit, right? And he said they don't segregate them. They're in the fucking lion's den.
All open,
So
all
they just
open,
live
huh?
there. But I guess it's a different
Open
trip.
yard.
Plus, it was a different time, anyways.
Who's
way
the
youngsters
host?
in
Who's the
2025
host?
are gonna think about it is not the way that it ever was. You know what I mean? They look back and say,
You saying what's up? He said what's up?
OG Smoker. Shout out to OG Smoker. Look at him, man. He looks 80 pounds soaking wet.
We got 34 years right now. That's dope. That's on what? Oh, okay.
Just on three.
We're on 3.
So shout out to them, man. Hit that like. So with this one right here, okay, something Raymond said. Let's get back into it, I guess. Something that Raymond said.
Okay, what do you
Could
say?
they be just getting motherfuckers to snatch people up, but then they disappear? Or is that just a cool ass meme?
Maybe just.
I heard Umpa is a Trump supporter. Is this
Maybe
true?
just citizens.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
Maybe just citizens are just taking that out of their own house.
The way that I remember the fucking Constitution too. Some people had asked me. Someone asked me this the other day on a live, and they said, "Hey, the Constitution does it protect people that ain't got no papers?" And I said, "No, bro, not the way they teach it." But again, the fucking Gavachos wrote it. I didn't write the Constitution. The way the Gavachos wrote it, it wasn't for anyone not born here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucked up when people say, "Hey, they're snatching them up, throwing them out and shit." And I'm just like, okay, in the 831, of course, the Chicanos, we always stuck together. We always said paisas this and we did that, right? Not that we're talking down, but again, it sounds bad, right? But we're just calling them what they are because even the fucking in the county, they call themselves paisas. So what the fuck is new? You know what I mean? Paisas this and that. And we're going to keep it a buck. Most of the elotero mans and the paleteros were like the victims all the time, man.
Yeah.
But now on social media, it's different. If you're brown and you go against brown, they'll fucking come after you with 10,000 fucking army trolls and try to go after you. And
so social media is a strong platform. Strong platform.
it's absolutely strong.
Yeah.
So what about this? Is this fucking guy? He got brown arms. He's a Mexican. Is that a vendido? Is that a sellout?
Bro, it could be a lot of things, bro. What's
He's
it
talking
gonna
Spanish. You wanna
what's
hear
it
him?
gonna stop someone from just dressing like they're the police and kidnapping somebody? You know what I mean?
You were here fucking at the
No, it wasn't. I just got big, bro. Like if you want to kidnap somebody, fuck, just wear a mask, wear a fucking bulletproof vest, put fucking police on it that you can pray at the swap meet and go grab them, motherfucker, and throw them in the back of your truck.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past that there are some people gonna take advantage of this shit.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Now's the time to pull off that fucking snatch up, like we always see in the movies. The FBI does. When the man pulls up. If there's been a motherfucker to snatch up, now's the time to do a fucking operation.
If you ain't jumping out of a police car, I'm fighting back.
Just like the ski mask.
Shit.
When they started wearing those masks, right?
For
COVID,
everybody started taking.
I was in San Jose, and the gas station dude told me, "Hey, you need a mask," and I didn't know what he meant. And in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, you don't want that, bro." Like, I don't know. Say that's what I thought. You don't want that, bro. Put on a mask or something. I'm like, "The fuck's this guy telling me to screw?"
Oh yeah, bro.
I didn't get it, and then I was like, "Oh shit, the schools went on lockdown."
Yeah, no, they told me the same thing.
At my events, I don't allow masks because if something cracks off, you don't know who did what. A bunch of little youngsters with masks on, fucking.
Hey, Gold Toes, go see Amanda Perez.
Nah, he was in. He was in.
I would play the clip from. Let me go back to the.
Let me see
I would play the clip from your IG, but they were fucking because Amanda, she's mainstream, so they'll knock the stream down or pause it. They do shit. Like, YouTube is different, bro. You gotta kind of be a little bit watch out. Copyrights.
Cut the music. Put it on mute,
man. But that also I show it right now.
Which one? The one everyone's talking about on the Fools Gone Wild.
Bro,
it's everywhere right now.
Her fucking CD. The last one was how many songs?
12? No, my video of my pool party. It's all over social media right now.
I know.
The Fools community and everybody's pushing it.
We're gonna get to the Fools community because I got something from the Fool community too as well.
Show
Let's
I
get
have
into
with
the
Amanda
Fool community.
Perez and the pool party. Yeah, this weekend. Yeah.
All right, this happened.
Yeah.
How many people want to beat your ass to this day? We'll get around to that.
Damn.
Oh shit! What I'm saying is that he's feeling some kind of way, man. Maybe he's hearing things that he's popping it. Maybe Top Fool is popping in, and Top Fool decided to come out, put his face out, and then not just that was going to be a big splash. Boom! It obviously was the shock factor, right? Top Fool is out here, shit. But he also decided to put all these dealings that were really private and personal with LA Icon out on the internet.
Why would he do that?
Now, we already heard one response, but I'm wondering what led up to this encore response. What is happening behind? I want to see the original clip. So basically what happened is this is a trip, man. So Food Community, one of the top Raza blogs. We already know what it is, man. On the internet, Food Community. It started off with Top Food. Yeah. A lot of people said I gave him that nickname. I started calling him that, and then he made an IG after that. But I don't know. I'm not even putting that on him. Top Fool.
And he never showed his face at all? Or?
No, never. Always behind the scenes engineer asking questions for interviews, right? That's all he was doing. Was just asking questions for interviews, right?
And what possessed you to come up with that name, Top Fool?
The Chicano comes out with. I fucking give nicknames like Chicanos give nicknames like that. I said Top Fool.
No, I get it.
Top Fool.
But I was just asking, is there like a story behind it or no?
No, well, because they started the Food community together. They're like the Mesa. They're the ones that started the whole fucking Food community. And then if the Top Raza blog falls out, oh shit, it's gonna be headlines.
Yeah.
So they fell out. They fell out. They're throwing shots back and forth. I got like 5 clips on the IG. I just played one of them. Back and forth. And then now Top Fool has the Food community. But they went bitter back and forth. Put all the private shit out there, man. I don't want to say all of it, but... And then Top Fool even got so fucking messy. He got so messy, he put out some personal shit about su esposa.
Oh, fuck.
He took it there. You're mad because she slept with...
Damn. I know. Shit.
You're mad because he even took it there. And I thought, when are we going to bring wives into this? One thing is the vatos dealing with it, but...
You can't bring the wives in it, you know what I mean?
With, how old are we, bro? I thought that's some teenage shit. I'm just saying. I thought that
was... I'm 32. How old are you?
That doesn't mean you get to go out with younger girls.
Hell no. I want me a grandma, bro.
So they watch. I'm gonna go to the main page now.
I love old ladies.
Oh yeah.
Old ladies.
Main page.
You love anything, fool.
Hey, shut up. You were supposed to tell everybody that.
Oh shit, man.
Well, it's true. I do love everybody.
Guys, girls.
Today we remember and honor the life of an extraordinary man, Paul Avila. A beloved father, son, brother, uncle, and friend, Paul touched countless lives through his kindness, strength, and unwavering dedication to the community. He wasn't just the heart of Paulie's project, he was the soul behind it, giving hope and compassion to those who needed it most. Paul, thank you for everything you gave to your family, your community, and to the world. You will forever be in our hearts.
His son was born.
Today we remember and honor the life of an extraordinary.
I saw this on Baby Bash. Baby Bash's main page
posted
on
it?
IG. Yeah, Baby Bash posted it, and who else? Oh, Lucky Sun Zoo Hoodstocks posted it. When his son was born with autism, he just dedicated his life to his son, and then just doing community work. Like fuck that, everyone's getting fed, helped, and just went all out all the way. And it's crazy, man, because then he passed away, and I just saw that today. So man, just rest in peace. Condolences over to the familia. I don't even know.
Yeah.
There's no words. So let me see, where's home at? Oh,
It's heartbreaking.
I can't even
stuff
find
like that
home. Andale. All right, the main page. All right, so this was Foo. Oh shit!
You be posting a lot. Oh, is that the Jenny 6ix9ine?
Oh, I got a clip. We're gonna talk about Jenny 6ix9ine tonight. Yeah, we got another clip from Jenny 6ix9ine. We'll talk about that tonight. But hold on, I wanted to get to the top Foo.
You have nice hair, bro.
Oh,
all your clips. What do? You gotta
shellac way, fucking shellac.
You gotta someone to come over here to do your hair.
Vulture federal.
Yeah, he's got a.
You and you hide your handful. You tear people down regularly. You post the worst of people for free, and the positive people would like you to post, you charge them severe amounts of feria, fool. You are literally the lowest of the low, dogs. This is the top Raza blog. So people wonder, why are you still talking about this, Mike? Because it's the top Raza blog.
These high
He's
websites.
saying that Rich Homie Juan, or who I call Top Foo, shout out to Top Foo, he's selective as far as what he posts. He's going to post the negative about someone because it's going to bring the most amount of attention and views and playbacks. And at the end of the day, there's money involved. And that's what he's doing.
Fool, you actually are a culture vulture, perro. You and you hide your hand, fool. You tear people down regularly. You post the worst of people for free, and the positive people would like you to post, you charge them severe amounts of feria, fool. You are literally.
That's true.
So
that's true, man.
They fucking fell. I mean, think about it like this. Like, I hope they had something in writing as far as their video, because he did another video saying, "Hey, I want my money. I'm owed some money on some shit." That's what he said, and I'm like, they had nothing in writing, anyways. Probably was just fucking. Let's all build our brands.
And that's full communities.
Full community.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but now Foo started another one. I'm gonna show you something.
Face, huh?
Yeah, he's showing his face. He's doing his thing, and it came off of this is his podcast right here.
What scared me was the whole kilo thing.
Oh, he pressed you?
He pressed me. He took me to the back of the building.
Personally, like he told you, hey, let's go back.
Yeah, he said, let's go to the back.
Take a walk,
pretty
homie.
much.
You told Heina that?
Pretty much. And then he didn't let my assistant go with me. And then he was like, so do you SPM? And then I was just like, he's like, would you know about his charges? Blah, blah. I was like, honestly, I just like his music. I don't know like what those charges are. And then he was like, well, then I'm not going to do the record with you. And that's when he started kind of getting aggressive. You know, when somebody's like drugged out, the eyes look dilated and like dark black. And so then I was just kind of like, oh. And so I was just kind of like, okay, like, it's okay. I shifted my energy too, because we were kind of both going at it. And then I shifted my energy. I was like, I need to relax, because sometimes you don't want to argue with people either. So then that's when I had all my stuff, my jewelry and everything. And then I saw the shift in energy, and I was like about to go down. So I'm going to go to the front. So then I started walking slowly, because I felt like if I ran, I felt like he was just going to like grab me. So as I was walking, that's when he started like saying maldiciones and disrespecting me. And then he was like, if you weren't a girl, like I would hit you. And then that's when I came out and I just started crying. And then I was like panicking, and he was like, you know, SPM, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I was like, I need to get the out of here because, you know, the cholos, like, they'll switch. Like, they'll be like about the politics. They won't care. And so then, you know, I just got jumped. And I was like, you know, my jewelry, all the stuff that I have here, my assistant, I need to get the out of here. So
it was really like a dangerous situation.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I never felt so unsafe in my life. So then I just ran out and I was just like crying. And then, you know, that guy that saved me, he didn't turn on me. And then they went to go check up on me. And then I just was like, I need to get in the car, like, you know. And there was one paisa there. And the paisa, like, he came out with me. So that, okay, there's a paisa here at least, you know?
They're safer.
Paisas are cool. What scared me was the whole
That's Jenny 6'9" right there.
That's Jenny 6'9" at a video shoot. Umpa, you gonna let that go down at your video shoot?
Nah, not if I heard it, because
got all nervous when you asked him that.
You got it when you hire celebrities, bro. You gotta protect them. You can't just let shit go down like that.
This really happened at a video shoot,
yeah.
And they said they packed her out because she was listening to
SPM. She was bumping SPM. SPM, South Park Mexican.
Texas rapper, SPM with a raspy voice.
Nevertheless, I mean, whether she's listening to whoever she wants, like that's no way to treat a woman. Like,
right?
If a woman says no, then hey, I'm gone. Sorry, I'm not all that, but I mean,
and as she said,
I'm not thirsty like that either.
On this day, they called her for this, and she got up and left without fucking security.
Yeah.
And other shit because there were a couple people from LA that
those people she knew or some shit.
People she knew.
Yeah.
And she went back there.
Yeah, because I seen it. I think it was Lady Pinks and like some of her homegirls jumped her.
Damn.
Yeah. That's just some scandalous shit overall, bro. And I don't know how some people just condone that shit, especially being she said cholos.
The cholos.
And then come on, bro.
That's
supposed
too,
to
bro.
like.
Yeah.
You can't mix that shit with business, bro.
You can. No, yeah.
You know what? I respect it. There's not one clip, 1 second where you'll ever fucking find me talking bad about the street life because there's people that are just living it, and I respect it too much. I said, so you're misses with that. But at the same time, we can't mix that with family. We can't mix that with business, and it's just it's gonna go bad.
It is. It gives you a bad name too, because now she's got over 2 million followers on Instagram.
This video has 2 million views, and it just came out the other day. It's on Food Community.
Yeah. Oh, is that right? When she puts it out there, with the situation and what happened and all that,
it's already
ain't no one gonna fuck with him. Yeah, I know. I seen that. Nobody fucks with him. Like, I haven't seen none of those artists on any shows.
So that guy did a trendy song. What was it called?
What?
That dude did
he has that one song, Lean Like a Cholo.
Lean Like a Cholo.
Yeah.
Side to side. Lean like a Cholo. Side to side.
Yeah.
So maybe it was for that video. I don't know what video it was.
I don't think, because that's old. But actually, there was a radio station here in Monterey that booked him back when I started promoting in Monterey. So they booked him. He was gonna come do a show out here, but there was just too many homies and wouldn't let it happen. So he never
concerts on certain lines.
He never made it to the parking lot.
Yeah, you hear people go up to Frisco and they get it, and then you hear people go down to I mean, again, that's the gangs, right? And here I've said it on Chicano too. From day number one, there's one of my first viral videos. I said there's a difference between Chicano culture and the Cholo culture.
Yeah, it's
two different ones. Cholos are Chicanos. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I would feel sorry for those individuals. Like, if she's related, well, she has like righteous uncles, cousins, or whoever.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for those individuals, because if it's me and that happens to one of my primas,
look at the comment,
or somebody that I love, I'm gonna go hit them.
Look at the top comment on that Pinchy video, and she's trolling. She's trolling. That was the fucking chick that allegedly did the damage.
Who? What are we looking at?
We're looking at fucking
the comments.
IG. No, we're looking at the comments. In the comments, what I'm highlighting right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that.
And then look at the comment way. I'll highlight it if you can't.
Chomo supporter.
The vato on the top right hand microphone is off.
No, everyone's mic's on. Speak into it.
Testing. Is it on now?
Opa. Give me a hot.
Check 1 2.
Check.
Yeah.
Mine's a little low though.
Sounded a little sexy right there.
Yeah.
Because leaning back from it. But you can move it that way, cabron, if you want to lean back. Yeah, move it with you.
Yeah,
I don't want to put it in my. Never mind.
I'm gonna move on from this, but this is what I want to say: is that Jenny 6ix9ine, I say she's a fucking Chicana princess. We got to guard her at all costs because not many people are just smashing through the fucking levels of Hollywood, levels of going mainstream. Like people asked me one time, "Oh, Chicano rappers, did any Chicano rappers ever make it big?" And to keep it a buck, we didn't have too much Chicano rap over here, not in Northern California. To me, I call that bald head loc rap. We didn't have too much, but it was there, right? Zapp and Roger beats, oldies beats, etc. Right? So mostly it was the black and brown sound. That's mostly what it was over here, right? But they said a Chicano. Has anyone gone, transcended Chicano rap? I said Baby Bash. He always does concerts with like Little Rob. Little Rob's a Chicano rapper, straight up bald head loc rapper.
MC Magic.
And MC Magic, bald head loc. Well, not him. He's talented as fuck, man.
Yeah.
The top box.
MC Magic is bald.
But is he? I didn't see what his hat on.
Yeah.
Like that. But Baby Bash, look at him.
Yeah.
That pinchy sound. So Jenny 6ix9ine, just like that, she's probably gonna smash through some ceilings, bro.
Well, a lot, because you know what? Because Baby Bash also has music with SPM, so he tried to get they try to do that to him too as well. But Bash is just too big of a name.
They even try to throw it at fucking toes too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good answer too. I didn't appreciate that a podcast invited him. To me, it was kind of like a setup question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have a vodka.
I didn't see that.
And then out of left field, throw him an SPM question because they wanted to clip the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I get it for the podcast. I get it. They got to come up with fucking content.
Oh yeah. I used to bump SPM back in high school. Back in like the early 2000s.
That song, the one that
SPM. Yeah, that Wiggy.
Oh, that was another one.
Yeah, that one was a hit. Yeah.
You remember that one, Raymond?
Yeah.
Raymond's reading the
yeah, he's all it's on my playlist. It's on my playlist.
If you ever want to read a comment, let me know. I'll highlight the bitch.
Oh, okay. No, we can read them. This is
absolutely.
Do people not use Jagger anymore? We do not. I haven't used that word since high school. We use the word paisa.
Someone from the 831. They know how we used to fucking talk.
Yeah.
Must be someone from the 831.
Early 90s talk. That was early 90s talk.
Yeah.
P Nova got arrested at Walmart 3 other days.
Whoa.
The other day, and she's deported now.
Okay, Umpa, we're gonna have to teach you how to read, all right?
I know, it's because it's hella small. But I can still read.
Okay.
It is.
The podcast is called Chicano Tube.
Let's go over to this one, cabrones. 44
La
Vato. You know the
Onda.
Chicano from Colorado? Have you seen him on IG? Yeah.
I seen that dude on TikTok.
Okay,
he yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Denver's in the house. Shout out to Denver, the 303. Shout out to Denver. And he said something about Mexicans and Africanos rapping and comparing.
You're right.
Ready?
Okay, let's see.
Here we go.
So he's a little older, but I would say he's more talented than Kendrick Lamar. The only reason why King Lil G hasn't succeeded as much is just because the gang ties, bro.
Nah, we're not gonna do that, bro. His music in the past 5 years has been.
Now let me play it one more time. Here we go.
I think they could say that rap is the black people's sport, but at the end of the day, I still think that Mexicans are just as talented. King Lil G, I think that King Lil G is just as talented as Kendrick Lamar.
Oh hell no. I wouldn't say that.
You're writing that got full.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what's crazy? I was just talking to an artist about that.
Older, but I would say he's more talented than Kendrick Lamar.
What
the
it
only
is,
reason why
black gangs can rap about that shit, and you could book them anywhere in the States. Chicano gang rapper, you can't.
Yeah, they'll get indicted.
Yeah, no, you can't take a northern rapper to LA and do a show. You can't take a southern rapper and bring them up north and do a show. But all these Bloods and Crips, you could take them anywhere, and there won't be no drama, it's on and cracking. Like
it'll be
like YG's a Blood. You could take them anywhere, and the city won't harass you. Nothing.
You know what? With this clip, though, he was comparing Mexicanos. Let me ask you this. This is what he was saying. He's saying Mexicanos have moved so much in rap, they passed the Africanos. That's what he said. That they're better. So are Mexicanos, Chicano, whatever the fuck you want to call it, are we guess and rap belongs to the Africanos because it's just fucking their mouthpiece is 100 levels higher, or no, it's equal. I say this, it was. I grew up on oldies and old school and shit in here too, and of course rap, right? Death Row days and all that.
It's the market, I think.
I think Mexicanos are more visitors in rap, and it's not really ours.
Yeah,
nah, not at all.
It's
I don't know, but that's just me, and I get a lot of shit when I say that. And if you're watching on the replay, they'll hear this shit on the replay and drop a fucking comment. They're gonna grab the pedazo right there. Fucking there I go.
Oh,
sacrifice me on top of the. This is the temple right here. Look.
Yeah,
the temple right here where we sacrifice lames right here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sacrifice lames. They want to throw me in there, but what do you think?
Yeah, I think Chicano rap ain't as big as the Africano rap.
Same level?
I don't think they're as big. No.
There's a difference.
No, yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference levels.
Too short.
And then a lot of
And name some Mexicanos then.
Are you guys just generalizing Mexicanos, not Puerto Ricans, not
mostly Cali rap?
Mostly because of Peru.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
they watch
because Puerto Ricans is not rap, it's reggaeton.
New Mexico, Arizona.
No, that's why I asked. I go, do you guys?
It's Cali rap.
Yeah.
I just named a couple. What Mexicanos are going to come up against them? E40, Too Short.
I'm gonna have to
say. Keep going.
I'm gonna have to say two.
Those two. I mean, already shut it down. But
if Mac Dre was still alive,
hey, remember when they was doing those versus battles during COVID? Those are bad. Remember they did a 40 with Too Short versus battle.
Oh, that shit was banging.
That video got millions of.
What do you mean
they did a versus? So basically, because everyone was quarantined, nadie podía salir afuera. Everyone was just fucking locked down. They ended up just doing a versus.
Just rap against each other, like hit after hit.
Oh, is that
like,
right?
I got this hit, you got that hit.
Two people that you always wanted to see go head up.
It's so live, and they were just going, oh man, I missed that.
They should have done pay-per-view.
No.
Yeah. Pay-per-view, should charge $5. They would have made some money.
Remember, it started at 90
That's
days,
what I'm saying.
120 days, and then it went a fucking year.
Yeah, because I see everybody watching it. Yeah,
man, that was doper than my urine test. Huh?
It's crazy. It's just like, I mean, the people are
man, I hope you don't try doing comedy now.
That would have been a dope show.
I'm gonna catch the shit for it. I'm gonna catch all the pinchy flack. Shoot me the flack. Shoot me the shit. But I'm gonna say that Mexicanos
Cypress Hill's dope.
Are visiting in rap.
Oh yeah, Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill's dope as fuck.
Come on,
Be
bro.
real. No, but I'm saying compare the Ebonics way. I mean, they'll fucking go and smoke. I mean, okay, not even in California. Say we go over to the East Coast way. That's even more fucking lyrical.
A lighter shade of brown, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Huh?
A lighter shade of brown.
But they're not at the level as some of these rappers.
I hear what you're saying.
Jada Kiss, Gangstar, all these people that are like.
I definitely understand
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, look at Drake and Kendrick.
Drake is Mexican?
No, I'm saying that there's no Mexicans at that level in rap.
Oh, no.
In rap, you know what I mean?
We jumped into rapping over oldies way.
Like Chicanos that are at that level are like Vicente Fernandez, you know what I mean, Ramon Ayala, but they're not rappers, they're singers. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just say no. I said, it's
but
that's just me. I'm
that's
gonna get all kinds of shit for people saying that, but 44 Vato was saying that
the numbers speak for it.
That they're catching up and
hell no.
I'm like, damn, I see a huge gap, man.
King Little G don't get numbers like Kendrick Lamar does. You know what I mean?
Damn, let's listen to American Solo.
Of some of these YouTubers is, well, I can't say unbelievable from my end because I've always pretty much known, bro. And now you've got some people that are exposing themselves because they're quick to try to deflect and say, oh, man, I can't. Well, first they'll start with, no, I don't have an opinion on this, man. You know, I can't talk about this, which are the same guys who are the ones that will always jump on and say they're content creators. They'll talk about Swifty Blue. They'll talk about Bozo. They'll talk about Lefty Gunplay. They'll talk about Wes Watson. They'll talk about all kind of black politics. They'll talk about everything and anything. But now all of a sudden, a YouTuber who is part of the same realm, who got a 16-year-old girl pregnant when he was 39 years old, all of a sudden, this is too touchy to talk about? No, it's that you guys are some straight cowards. How are you going to sit there and not simply say, I am not messing with this guy? What he did is absolutely wrong. Oh, well, you know, this or that. Nah. And then we try to deflect and say, you know, Blue Devil should never brought those kids. Well, those kids that you're calling kids are actually older than the victim, and were older than the victim when that happened. So when Daniel put her on, you should have said, oh, Daniel shouldn't have put that kid on, because that girl is younger than Daniel's sons that are talking about him. And you guys aren't talking about how Daniel's just a horrible father, man. This is all comes in making of that man having so many kids, not taking care of his kids. I feel bad for those kids, man, because as much as this guy talks about, you know, how you should treat ladies and how you should act and how you should conduct yourself, and how he's that preacher in the corner telling you what to do back in the days. Hey, homie, you should do this, that. And then he's in the corner slamming dope. And instead of slamming dope, he's slamming little girls, man. And guys who are supporting him and not being simply to say, you know what? No, answer that question. If that was your 16-year-old daughter that got pregnant by a 39-year-old cholote that already has 8 kids, are you going to be okay with it? And don't give me this that, oh, well, my daughter wouldn't. No. Would you be okay with it? Absolutely not. These are facts. Absolutely not. And stop calling his son's kids, homie. They're in their 20s. They're older than the victim. And there is a victim in this. It's a 16-year-old girl. But you guys are trying to divert from that, go left, go right. No, there's no ifs, ands, or what's about it. And as far as bringing his sons into the pictures, that was Daniel's making. You better go watch that 2-hour live he did. He brought his kids up. He smutted his kids up. He smutted the kids' mothers up. I'm watching this. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's really trying to smut up his own children that he never really raised. He had them as homies. He had his own daughter lie to one of the girls and say, hey, say this is Daniel, his other son's baby, so she would have known he had another baby. This was out there making all kind of kids with all kind of the hypocrisy of some of these YouTubers.
All right.
That's crazy.
This came across my face. So one of the top 3 fucking also Raza YouTube pages is American Cholo, right? He's from North Hollywood. Shout out to him. North Hollywood is in the house. That's him right there. And he's talking about, I guess I just call him, for the sake of not throwing shots or whatever, I don't give a fuck about him now, is this motherfucker. He keep the circle. It's circling.
Yeah.
He looks like a skeleton, you know what I mean? He wears about 4 or 5 shirts because he's skin and bones.
I mean, a 39-year-old man
shouldn't be with a 16-year-old girl.
Didn't see that she was 16. I mean, come on, bro. I'm
That's
48
crazy.
and
the 42 fake.
Like, come on, bro. You're gonna catch that a mile away. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Hey,
bro.
but you know,
you know, knowing that your son is underage and bringing those individuals. Come on, bro.
There are people that are going to bat defending the shit.
I'll be damned if I party with my kids' friends. You know what I mean? Hey,
that's awkward.
Hey, I'll take you to the bowling alley and I'll pick you up. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
That's wild. And then so
and what did he say to defend himself?
Him?
Yeah.
He brought the girl on the fucking podcast.
No.
Just to say yup, and she sounded like a robot. Yes, no, and there's no more to it. Some shit like that. Like, so something in his head, and then after that he did 2 videos and he talked about his kids and every fucking for hours. Talked about his kids. You're this and and just each one of them putting all the dirty laundry out there. And I'm like,
on their kids, on his own kids.
At that point, I just dropped a little video and said, "Hey, that motherfucker, stay away from me. Stay 100 fucking miles. You're the Chicano. You're stripped already. We done pulled that fucking card a long time ago. That Chicano card is fucking pulled, and that's it. And no one wants to touch him with the 100-foot pole." But so that's what he did, and then he did 2 videos, and I was just thinking, well, fuck him first of all, but second of all, that's one of those things.
Anybody.
He did it. Fuck him and anybody. He did a video looking in the camera talking about American Cholo. He did a fucking video before all this came out because someone photoshopped some fucking paperwork on American Cholo. It had the same last name but different front name. But they threw a fucking chomo jacket on him saying that it was a minor.
Oh shit!
And he read the paperwork. That motherfucker they're circling.
Yeah.
He read the paperwork, sat con saliva, salivating, drooling. Like, I got this motherfucker, because they bump heads. I got this motherfucker now. And he looked in the camera and said, and anyone that does shit like this knows there's no coming back from this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
And
the audacity.
And this comes out later that a 16-year-old got her pregnant, and there's photos of her with him still as a minor.
Yeah.
And the baby. And then
there's a baby now?
As a baby, well, under 18.
Yeah, well, he got her pregnant.
Under 18.
That's usually what happens.
Just,
a baby comes after the pregnancy.
Under 18, right? She's a baby. To me,
that's
I'm
crazy.
reading this in the sense where
to me,
all
one
it says
day,
is
1 minute,
impregnating.
1 second under 18 is a fucking baby, bro. The law says it. Now I get it, but however the fuck you want to defend it, I didn't want to.
You can't defend it. If she's a minor, bro. That's crazy.
I pulled over to the side of the road and I said, "Hey, that motherfucker, get away from me." I'm glad we never collabed or none of that shit. and someone that
would have been all bad. You would have fucking really got this knife and got you. And
we would have had to stick you on the live.
Yeah.
So it's all, and I guess this guy,
he did it, bro.
he did. But it's again, these motherfuckers. Who knows anyone on the internet? It's crazy. You could fucking link up with someone, and next thing you know, they want to come after you and grab the fierro, and fucking sacrifice you on top of the Temple Hill. But he was saying, American Cholo was saying, the hypocrisy on the channels that are coming out saying, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a hard one to call.
How is that a hard one to call, bro? It's cut and dry right there. It's black and white.
She's a minor, bro.
See, there's no way to go around it.
Yeah, you can't.
You're an old guy. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You can't tell 16?
Come on, bro. I could tell.
I would ID. If she looks young, I'd be like, hey, how old are you? Can I see an ID? Like, shit.
Bro.
But then again, I don't flirt with girls online.
He said there was a fake ID given.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said there was a fake
then
ID.
That's better.
He said it was a fake ID.
That's crazy.
Given. It was in his garage kind of fucking tattoo shop, and I'm sure the
guy
told
me there was an ID.
Oh, he met her at a tattoo shop?
Tattooing on her.
Damn.
Tattooing on her because he's a tattoo artist and shit like that. But anyways, he ran his mouth. Now he's talking about this podcast. And I'm like, look, man, you should have just stayed in your lane and just stay talking about whatever the fuck you talk about with your fucking cult following or whoever. Because anyone that still hangs around on the channel is a fucking sympathizing.
Yeah.
That shit. Comment, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This motherfucker put his dick in a baby.
He's a pedophile, yeah.
I mean, I sounded graphic as hell, my bad.
Yeah, that was pretty.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. You know, let's move on. Let's get this motherfucker off the screen, man.
Yeah.
Shit, this is too much, man.
Let's not even give him fame, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about
fuck that pedophile.
We want to stand up when we see unjust things happen. Absolutely. But not every single gang member is on that tip. Why? Because we already at it with each other. And so now you want motherfuckers to put their shit down and provide unity within the community. And it doesn't always happen like that when you got a bunch of wild animals running all over the place. So the same people that are always calling the cops on gang members, the same people that hate these bald-headed motherfuckers hanging out in front of their house or on the street or in front of the liquor store, writing on the wall, now they calling for them. Come on, my dogs, make it make sense. With the cash flow, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, gang members supposed to protect the neighborhood from ICE, from the police? Yes or no?
But you're calling the cops on the gang members when they want to sell dope on the street?
It's because
make it make sense.
These people on IG, they're deep, cabrón.
Yeah.
They're deep. They're for the raza, the people, and all this. And they're trying to draw a line with the people. If you do this, you're this. If you do that, you're a sellout. And I'm like, wait a second, who are you to fucking tell me who I am? First of all, I'm not insecure. But he said, are gang members supposed to protect the community from ICE? And he said the answer is no.
Yeah.
So it sounds good on the internet. Hey, we're supposed to protect them. When are gang members supposed to jump in front of the police?
Shit, they don't have
rush the police.
Wow, that's a tough one, bro. Like shit.
When do gang members want RICO acts?
Yeah,
federal charges.
Yeah,
you never know. I mean,
yeah, you'll get.
It's a federal officer.
Yeah, and it's a bigger charge because you're a gang member.
Imagine
so now they'll throw gang enhancements on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. I'm gonna play the. That's what an extra 10 years.
That the 10 years. Well, they're actually trying to change that now.
Yeah.
They used to slap dimes on top of gang enhancements. Yeah. All strikes.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to change that law. You know what I mean?
But higher or lower?
Lower.
Oh, okay.
Lower, and some take them away. And some taking them away. Yeah, like, they're trying to just.
That's ridiculous.
Well, because they look at it like, okay, a lot of people are nonviolent and fucking just drugs and petty thefts and what youngsters do and shit like that. But they stopped the YAs and shit. But let's hear what he says, because someone asked Lucky, hey, and we'll play the clip right now of a vice mayor of a town in Califas, and she called for 18th Street in Florencia to defend the neighborhood.
Seen that. We'll
play that right now, but let's hear what Lucky has to say.
Calling for them. Come on, my dogs. Make it make sense. With the cash flow, right? The support. Yes. Do we want to stand up when we see unjust things happen? Absolutely. But not every single gang member is on that tip. Why? Because we already at it with each other. And so now you want motherfuckers to put their shit down and provide unity within the community. And it doesn't always happen like that when you got a bunch of wild animals running all over the place. So the same people that are always calling the cops on gang members, the same people that hate these bald-headed motherfuckers hanging out in front of their house or on the street or in front of the liquor store, writing on the wall, now they calling for them. Come on, my dogs. Make it make sense. Right? The support. Yes. Do we want to stand?
So that's what he said. I said this on a vid. I said, all the brown activists, all the residents, he calls them residents and non-affiliates. Residents, non-affiliates. He goes, the same people who call the cops on you, now they're going on the internet sounding deep.
Yeah.
Like, if you motherfuckers need to do this, and who needs to do anything? And so his short answer is like, gang members ain't gonna rush the police to stop ICE.
Nah.
Us three right here from the 831. Okay. If La Migra hit or something hit back in the day, we were chilling at, say, anywhere at a fucking house, or we were walking to the liquor store and we seen La Migra hit. What we gonna be thinking? Are we even gonna stop, hesitate, think for a second?
Mind your business, bro. I got too much to lose. Yeah, I'm gonna go to jail because I'm over here protecting somebody that I don't know. You know what I mean? I got a family to feed at the end of the day.
And they're going after people like Mario Lopez. They're going after people that, how come you ain't said shit for La Raza? You don't do shit for La Raza. And I'm like, wait a second. When the motherfuckers are supposed to bend over backward or jump when you say how high? Mario Lopez, they pushed Mario Lopez in a fucking corner, bro, where he had to say something.
What'd he say?
He fucking made some PR statement that was super general, like fluff, bro. It's going to be like, I'm support the people and I'm this and I'm for that. Like, say something, or else what? The internet will cancel you?
Yeah, no.
Or no, he could have just stayed quiet.
Supporting them is different.
They were going after him for staying quiet.
Yeah.
Since 3 weeks ago when LA started fucking going upside
down. It's nobody's business how he feels. You know
That's
what I
not
mean?
what the internet said.
Yeah.
Oh, the internet
crucify you.
Oh, fuck yeah, they will. You know what I mean?
On a fucking rope and they'll piss on you, throw gas on you, and light you on fire.
Like, I'll support the movement, but I'm not gonna risk my life or my freedom for someone else.
I said you hit the county jail and you stop some paisas or whoever getting deported. Maybe not all paisas, they're Indians, they're Chinese, whatever, they're foreigners, right? But even though someone said, if there was a brown man and a güero crossing the border, which one are they going to confront for his papers?
The brown?
The fucking brown man, obviously. So they're saying some shit doesn't exist, but I know some shit still exists. It's still, it still goes around to this day. But if we were to see that, we wouldn't even flinch in the 831. But now it's real noble. It sounds deep to be on the fucking internet and be like, no, I stand and I this and this and that. Look, I'm fucking like you, cabron. I'm throwing concerts way. Don't get mad at me. I'm just throwing concerts. Raymond's over here, getting ready for some stand-up comedy. He's like, the paisas get snatched up. I get it. And absolutely, I'm for the people. But, I mean, I'm not going to sound deep just for the internet and fake the funk.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it's like I said, man, it's fucked up all the way around. You know what I mean? Seeing the innocent people.
Oh, because there's plenty of videos like that.
And then what are they gonna do when all these gangs get in the way of ICE? All they're forcing is Trump to get the military involved, and then what are we gonna do after that?
Well, the tanks already hit LA.
You know what I mean?
They were down there because they were fucking Man,
what are we gonna do when they put a curfew on everybody? You can't be outside after 10 o'clock.
We're gonna do Chicano Street.
You know what I mean?
We'll be live. Yeah. Right from the studio and
shit. Them motherfuckers got more guns than we do. Shit.
Let's trip on this mayor.
But hey, all in all, bro, you know, hey, my prayers go out to all the people in LA.
No, yeah,
bro,
yeah.
And all those suffering, you know. I got nothing but love for our people,
it's
and I'm proud to have a Mexican background and heritage.
Here's one.
At the same time, I love the USA too. You know what I mean?
This is
happy to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
A custom ice cream cart.
Yeah, this is shout out to Lalo Cruz.
It's a painting.
Instagram. This fucking dude painted this one. This thing is going viral, cabrón.
Yeah.
He called this image the summer of ice.
Shit, because it's alone. It's alone. They took the worker.
Because now they're using yellow emojis and ice and fucking vanilla ice baby song and all that shit with ice now, right? Fuck ice. And someone said on IG the other day on a meme, it says, "I drink my horchata warm because fuck ice."
Yeah, horchata warm.
But this is viral. Look, it's an empty fucking cart, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't that pull on your heart?
No, yeah.
The dude's gone.
Yeah.
How much are we supposed to get involved? You're doing concerts. You're fucking with Amanda Perez. You're with Gold Toes.
Yeah.
How much are we supposed to get involved, or are we supposed to just drop because deportation's been happening forever, bro?
It has. It's just crazier now.
You think it's more like amplified, huh? They're making videos of this shit every day.
Social media, man.
Look at it, man. Isn't that a badass painting?
No, that's pretty dope.
The Summer of Ice from Lalo Alcaraz, man. Some people say if you didn't go out to the protest, you're a vendido. You're not doing anything. What are you doing for they want to see your receipts for the people. Again, the internet. Not reality. This is the fucking internet. All you got to do is calmate, hit X on your phone and get back in reality, right?
Shit, no, yeah.
But this is some real shit, man. There's taco stands that were empty.
Oh,
they just snatched them up out of the fucking taco truck way.
Mm-hmm.
They go in there just fucking and now they're doing videos of empty fucking taco trucks. You know what I suggest is the gente needs to have backup plans. What's going on when they snatch you up?
If you don't have papers, stay home. It's because it's dangerous. Shit.
There was an arrest of a guy. He did 12 years, and then they had a removal order. They snatched him up, and they also arrested his mom because I think the mom got confrontational with ICE. She got in their faces, confrontational with ICE, and it was like a collateral damage arrest. And I blamed the fucking influencer. I went online and I told the influencers, it's the influencers that told the raza with no papers to jam the cops up.
Dude, I just seen someone
jam them up with no papers,
a girl and a guy get arrested on live just because they're recording ICE clocking out.
Maybe maybe they could change the law. Fucking Johnny Law could
change
the law. You never
they
know,
arrested him. They arrested him because the dude cussed at one of the ICE agents, and they're already walking to wherever they were going. Yeah. Turned around, called everybody, and they got the couple and arrested him on the live. I have it on my phone. Because
California's supposed to be able to pass like a fucking mask where you have to show their face. Because California is a blue state.
Yeah.
They don't have California has no excuse passing, certain shit that, political sides want to push. It's a blue state. We know that. So they can pass that shit where people won't be, they'll have badges and they'll show their faces. The only thing that was fucked up was there was ICE agents that were raza way. At least a quarter of them way, maybe even more.
And then what do you do? What do you do if you're raza and you're an ICE agent and they tell you, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that? You're gonna quit your job, and then who's gonna support your family?
You haven't seen the new series on Netflix?
That's a pretty fucked up situation. Nah, I didn't. Nah.
In the movie On Call, they went after the brother because the brother arrested a gang member. And they fucking jumped the brother in the pen. They jumped the brother. They packed him out in the pen, and the mom told him, "I told you this would happen."
Yeah, see that that's probably that's why they cover their face, because you're not only putting yourself in jeopardy, you're putting your family in jeopardy.
Not just that way, they put photos of their kids.
Yeah,
on the internet.
Yeah.
Kids, we're talking about wives.
And that's a TV show on call?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that
Netflix.
shit.
It's a series, right?
It's a series, right? Yeah, it gets good. I at least watched it once all the way through.
Oh,
that
shit.
pobrecita supervisor, man, she was like going through it, man.
Fed up.
Yeah, she's trying to balance life with crazy shit, and every call's different. You know how it is, man. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go back to it, man. Let's go back to the reactions.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we're past the halfway point, man. Hit that like if you're watching on IG Landa. We appreciate you. Facebook Familia, YouTube, Chicano Street. Let's fucking go, man. Here it is. All right. So there was this youngster I know. He recently went on No Jumper. No Jumper is a podcast that is gonna get the hottest rappers. If you didn't know, No Jumper started as a SoundCloud rap. He was interviewing all the SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
Remember when SoundCloud was hot in 10, 11, and 12? He interviewed all of them. This guy with a little microphone and a thing, Adam 22. And now he's got No Jumper, which is the biggest podcast in California. And so he gets all the hottest rappers because rap is a fucking genre that just gets views, man. I mean, rap, people love rap, and it's always going to, especially like, you know, in the Gabacho community. That's where he's from, right? This guy fucking looked like he grew up with a silver spoon. He didn't look like he has a toothbrush.
Yeah, he's from Spreckles.
That's what I'm saying. He's from Spreckles. But so they're saying that they actually coerced him to diss, like to do a viral moment.
Yeah.
There's like, we got to get a viral moment out of your interview, cabron. You can't be lame, a lame duck. You can't be none of that shit. So they told him to diss. This is what happened. He got pressed for saying this.
So Nortes are supposed to be beefing.
Where the fuck you from, G?
Oh, so you don't them either.
Who?
The Southsiders.
No, no.
Okay, sorry, we didn't catch it from the beginning. Ready?
Yeah,
here we go.
Gotta start from the beginning.
How the Scraps and Nortes are supposed to be beefing.
Oh, so you don't them either.
Who?
The Southsiders.
No, I fuck with essays. I can't lie. I fuck with LA essays.
But they don't really like being called
the
Scraps,
essays?
right? Like even Lush looks like he's about to jump out of his chair, right?
Yeah,
no?
that's not.
Okay, sorry. So like in my city, my city, 18th Street is the south side of my city.
Okay.
Those are the Serenios.
Okay.
But back in my city, they're weirdos. Like they don't follow code. They put snitches on. They put hood hoppers on. They do like they condone faggot. They just do a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Like I literally got pictures of their big homies kissing their other big homie.
What?
How the Scraps and Nortes are supposed to be beefing.
This is what happened.
Oh, so you don't
Fucking banging shit. Where you from? Where the fuck you from, G? Yeah, Startown, nigga. What the fuck it is for you, little boy? The fuck that's the name? Fucking name. I'm saying you fucking banging shit. Where you from? Where the fuck you from, G?
Poor girl.
Yeah, Startown, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck it is for you, little boy? The fuck that's the name? Fucking
I ain't
name.
trying to laugh at a 13-year-old because he's a 13-year-old, hasn't even. I don't even think his fucking balls have dropped.
She looks all scared.
I don't even think his balls have dropped.
Yeah, but someone has to mentor him and let him know. Come on, bro. He doesn't know.
Look, you get invited to
But
go
he's
to
probably from like Milwaukee or some shit.
Yeah,
No,
he doesn't know it.
Utah. Yes, Utah.
He doesn't know.
Is there
any better.
gangs in Utah?
To be honest, he does not know any better,
yeah.
bro. Like
At 13, what is he supposed to know? Again, if you get invited to No Jumper, you're going to do what they say. If they tell you, hey, you got to get a little viral moment, you know what? You need a diss. Yeah. And he it rolled off his tongue. I'm not even going to play it again, but shout out to the Southsiders, man. Shout out to you guys, man. We got nothing but love. Half of the community, Southsiders, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Hit that like button, cabrones. So I apologize, okay? He said what he said, right? But on No Jumper, they got to get viral moments, bro. But again, what if this dude gets in a fucking situation where someone's gonna take it to him like this?
What if he goes to the callejones to get a sweater and shit?
What the fuck it is for you, look?
And they recognize him?
Who do you think is pressing?
Saying you fucking banging.
What does he look like? Tank top, Dickies, blue Dickies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't even know what to do. Look.
What the fuck it is for you,
And
look?
what was his reaction?
The fuck that's the name? Fucking
Get me
name.
the fuck out of this liquor store.
But at the same time, bro, you gotta have a complex or something, bro. Because if it was reversed and talked about a different side, I would have been like,
there was a video of a kid.
What's he gonna do?
I think he was a blood or a Crip, and he got beat up because his homies left him. I don't know where, and he was out there gangbanging on the videos and shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, they jumped. They put a video of him getting jumped.
Well, something similar happened with that that cat in Mexico that was like a YouTuber, an influencer, and the cartel went up and ran up on him. Did you that one on?
Crazy,
that was just like he was talking shit about the cartel, and he was like, they just ran up to him. You remember that video?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Bro, they found a torture camp in Mexico with like 300-400 skulls.
Damn.
300-400 pairs of shoes and shit like that, and they don't even make the news, bro.
That's just demonic, right?
But that's
there,
just, but Mexico is the real shit, man. Over there, they don't. Over there, the politicians in Mexico, you can't vote how you want. Fuck no, they'll be jumping over your wall like Scarface.
Oh yeah,
fuck, man. You can't do what you want. You have to sell out. Yeah, you can't. They control it, man.
But a lot of these people would do anything they could do to go viral. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that shit.
Absolutely, sell themselves. Huh?
Yeah.
Man. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on. I was gonna play this.
Shout out to everybody that's watching right now. Shout out to all the viewers. We got 59 viewers on
YouTube.
On YouTube right now watching us.
Everybody know you want to get the greatest lawyer, the niftiest lawyer, Attorney Rosenberg. He's real nifty, just like Attorney Singerman, doing great nifty.
This
things.
dude right here is
How's
annoying.
it going? This 5:55 p.m.
Okay, so we're live at 5:55, and I got a question, big dog. Are you a celebrity? Are you a celebrity inside?
Well, let me tell you like this, kid. A lot of people think I am. I guess so. But there's different people here that always, I had the cloud chasers, different people that tried me. And then, they want their fades or whatever. Guess what? As a man, I go on the sale and I take care of the fades. As a man, I stand on business. But a lot of people just want their clout. But I think I am a kind of a celebrity a little bit. They love what I do also with the homeless, and they love how I stand on business as a crip. They love it. And I want to do more stuff with Lupe, also doing stuff with the convalescent home with the elderly.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to hear too much. But here, so someone sent me this and said, hey, Mikey, what do you think? This guy, Attorney Rosenberg, right? Do you think professional pinchy attorneys should be like that on that level? Say if you get fucking high profile clients on social media acting like, oh, look at me, like attention like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
This is 100% clout, 100% attention.
But he does get some big clients.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And I thought I was like,
that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing it for.
Bro, I would never hire an attorney that's in the fucking hood kicking it. Remember Carlito's Way? Remember he's at the bar and he's thinking, what the fuck has this motherfucker got himself into? He wants to be one of us.
Yeah, the one that's all coked out all the time and shit.
Yeah, he wants to be one of us, this fucking lawyer. And I'm like, that can't be my lawyer, bro. I need to know you're 100% in and away from the homies, because what, the homies are going to get at you, persuade you to do shit, or I don't know. I thought this dude is just a little bit too much, man.
Yeah.
A little bit too. He actually represented Alex Enamorado for a little bit. Remember him?
Yeah. He's still locked up too, huh?
Damn.
He's going to be in there for a minute, bro.
18 months.
He's been in there?
18 months. He's been in the county. And a lot of people were getting on this attorney's fucking.
And he don't even have an out date.
Bro, he don't have papers.
Oh, he doesn't?
They could throw him from the state to the federal to INS.
Oh, he's going to be in there forever.
He declined 2 years, 5 years, 2 strikes. He declined it. He don't want to leave.
Damn.
Some other people would have been like, fuck it, I'm out. But he's like, no, he wants to. But I don't know how he could win if he don't got papers. A lot of people were saying Alex Enamorado, he would have been on the front lines right now.
Oh, yeah.
If ICE, all that was going down.
Yeah, look at what
the one picketing at people's houses.
Who is that individual?
So this individual was part of
he blew up. He was protecting the raza.
Yeah, he would when street vendors would get their shit knocked over, they would call him.
Yeah.
And he would go over there. And then he would give the street vendors mace.
Yeah.
He would give them little tips. Hey, buy mace for everyone. Hey, we got to watch each other. We got to watch out for each other. He started doing that shit. It's called the Justice 8.
Yeah.
Justice 8.
And they arrested all 8, but he's the only one that's still in there.
7 are out.
Yeah.
The 7 are out. And this guy was the first attorney right here, but then he got too expensive. This is the chisme. Then he got too expensive once he started sending the invoices.
Yeah.
And the raza got mad and said, hey, we just want you to defend him. We don't need you doing these little fucking press conferences for clout after.
Yeah.
He was press conferences with cell phones, and we're like, this fucking.
And he's charging for that. He's charging. I'm pretty sure he charges at least $500 to $1,000 an hour
for a press conference.
Yeah.
And he was sitting right there. Well, this is what's currently going. He looked like he knew how to deliver it. Charismatic, pinche vato. And I'm like, this dude's mingling in with gangsters. And it reminded me of Carlito's way. And I'm like, I don't want that kind of attorney. I need my dude fucking straighter than that arrow.
Yeah,
right. Just so I know they didn't get
just once you leave the courtroom, just go to your car, go to your office, and that's it, bro.
Or else I'll be thinking, this motherfucker's probably, gonna get
yeah,
used.
but I think Alex is gonna be in there for a few years, and then after they're done with him, they're gonna deport his ass. If he don't have papers, they're deporting his ass.
Because even if you were in the process of getting papers, La Raza knows this.
Oh yeah, not no more. Papers. Yeah,
you didn't finish.
And then
you started the process.
Especially right now, I don't even think they care. Are they allowing people to get papers right now? I don't think they are they?
Bro, it's 2020. I tell the people, the farm workers here in Salas, bro, over 80% of them have been here 20 plus years. 20 plus years, 30 plus, over 80. I know because I talked to them. I manage properties that I have properties. They're all farm worker properties.
No, yeah.
And so I talked to them.
I got some properties with farm workers in there too.
Not a lot of people don't have.
But they have visas and shit. Yeah, to work. Or they did. I don't know. They're expired or what. But
LA is always going to have more population anyways. It's going to have a cluster of, it's una capirutada.
Yeah.
They're going to have way more gente. So they're going to experience everything times 10. Well, everything, the protest, the traffic. But with Alex Enamorado, if my papers weren't working, I probably would have maybe took the 5, man. I mean, I don't got papers anyways. Does that automatically mean I can never come back? Maybe I'll have to sit down for.
But even if they gave
back later,
even if they gave him the 5, they would have still kicked him out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe fucking took the 5. Well, Raymond, what do you would have took, bro? You would have took 5, 2 strikes, no papers, but they got you at the fucking mayor's house with like fucking a mob. They got you on video. They got them on video also socking some people.
He was going too hard.
Fucking beg for mercy. They put a dude on the ground like beg for mercy.
Yeah,
he was like a ringleader, bro.
That's a RICO act.
That's
it's a RICO.
Well, like you said, man, he just wants to stay here right now because, of course, once he pleads guilty, he's gone, and he's not gonna have all the luxuries he's gonna have right here in these county jails or federal facilities that he.
But
has.
even if he wins, they're still gonna send his ass back.
Yeah, but like you said, he's just delaying.
Yeah,
so he can stay here.
Delaying what? He's still locked up.
I know, but he's delaying the fact that
wanting a deal that has him staying here.
Yeah,
so that's what he wants is a deal to stay here, but I don't think it's possible.
Oh, they're not gonna give him that deal, especially after all the havoc he caused. Yeah.
First of all, you don't have no papers.
And then what if this shit goes to 5 years and they're still fighting it?
Waving time.
Yeah.
Raymond laughs.
Yeah, I mean.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm laughing at the fact that.
The comedian is laughing.
I'm laughing at the fact because he's just stalling.
He's stalling to be locked up, and he's gonna get
sent. Rush the fucking ICE agents right now at the protest.
Yeah,
straight for the fucking tear gas.
And he would have went back. He would have went back to Mexico.
He would have went straight for the grenades and shit. So tenía huevos, but if they want to get a police force after you, you're fucked.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
I mean, kind of like it reminds me of Bambayana. Remember where he slammed the fucking dope on the hood? It's baby powder, pendejo. I knew motherfuckers that got shit planted on them. Again, 90s, different era. It's different shit. 90s, I knew motherfuckers that got shit planted on them. No one was ratting. No one was saying anything. We were just like, the fucking cop Pac-Man or that motherfucker RoboCop or whatever. The motherfucker put a 6 and it just shit happened, but it was what it was. You know what I mean?
The good thing that's dope about the police department and everybody in LA is they're against ICE. They're for the people.
Well, what about the Dodgers way? People are mad at the Dodgers right now.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and check that one out.
I see. Because they banned that girl because she's singing Spanish, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Raymond, what are you?
Giants.
You're giant. You're giant. Just like okay.
You can't even ask me that.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if say they were in LA's position, the Giants, would we even think about it or look at them different? I don't know.
And happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. So my son had bought some Dodger tickets a couple weeks back, and he had planned to take me to the Dodger game today. But I gotta say, I guess I got to find something else to do because I really don't appreciate that Dodgers are not really for the people right now. I seen that they kicked out a girl yesterday simply because she was wearing not even a swear word. It just said ice with a circle around it and it cut through, and they kicked her out. And from my understanding, they're allowing ICE to use the parking lots. They really don't want to say anything about what's happening. I guess I'm going to have to find something else to do today, but I think one of the things that I really want to do today is try to find those shirts that are out there that show the LA Displacers instead of Dodgers. So I guess today I'm going to wear my...
Damn. So
okay, I didn't see that part. All right.
Okay.
See, I didn't. All right, erase that comment.
Let's go back.
No, okay. No, I would say fuck the Giants, bro. I would have been like, disassociate.
If the Giants did that,
yeah.
If the Giants took out 3 barrios, 3 Mexican neighborhoods, in order to clear the land out for Giants Stadium, are you Giants?
No.
Okay.
I don't watch baseball.
No, he's small.
All you do is
he's only like
tour.
He's only like 4
feet,
feet, bro.
All you do is throw concerts. But anyways, all you do is throw concerts, cabrón.
Yeah.
But if they cleared out the Giant Stadium like that and then built the Giant Stadium, would you have a fucking problem with that as a brown man, or is that just something else that? Oh, fuck.
No, that's pretty fucked up. Like, why are you gonna kick somebody for having a flag with ice crossed out?
Well,
that's what
what the baseball organization is supposed to answer.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine going to a game, to the Giants game, and you got all ice right there.
I bet you 80% of their fans are Mexicans.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
LA.
I would say 99.9%.
Yeah, it's LA. It's LA.
Yeah. Fucking Dodgers.
And how many Mexican players do they have playing for the Dodgers?
So this is live footage of them 54. 3 barrios, Loma, Palo Verde, and Bishop. All 3, they tore them down. And, well, they had to pull the people out first.
Uh-huh.
They had to pull the people. Look at them right there. La señora is fucking, look at her. That's someone's mom right there back in the day, you know. There's someone abuelita. Same shoes my abuelita wore. And then there's them, how it used to be walking out of the barrio. And there's their school that they tore down. And then they built the stadium. So if it was the Giants, Raymond, take a step back, fuck them, or is that that's all IG bullshit?
Fuck them.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I'd take a step back, of course. I could be one of our family members right there.
You have season tickets, you're not going?
Nah, bro.
I'd sell them.
They haven't even made the stadium, bro. How am I going to get a ticket?
I got tickets to the Giants Dolphins game.
Yeah, so do I.
7-11? You're going to be there?
No, the third.
The second game of the series? Or the
13th?
I'll be there on 7-11.
7-11.
Yeah. I'm going to take little Mikey. I'll be over there.
They're on the 13th.
Yeah, so, or it's 70-year-old shit. No one, nadie va a pelarlo. What do you think, man? I mean, this, again, if this was Giants, I would say it's fucked up. I'm not going to forget it. I'll tell you that. I'm going to be like, no, that's fucked. The 3 neighborhoods for Giants Stadium. You know, I'll get it. I'll get the people that are outside of Giant Stadium if that shit happened, always protesting. Like you always see cabrones in front of Planned Parenthood, right? There's always a couple cabrones out there for fucking matando niños, you know, protesting.
Why'd you look at me when you said Planned Parenthood? Yeah, bro.
Shit.
Right. Let's go to the subject at hand, bro.
So I think I would be like, I'll still go to the fucking baseball games. But I ain't gonna fake the funk like I'm some kind of deep ass fucking humanitarian that wants to save people with my IG posts. And if you do this, you're not brown. I don't think I have the right to tell fucking people that, but people come after me and send me memes and you're not brown because I'm like, motherfucker, I got a Mexican birth certificate. What do you mean I'm not brown?
I don't think you should say that too loud.
I'm not brown. Let's go ahead and switch it up, man. All right, let's see what we got on this. Hit that pinchy like, man, if you're watching. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, shit, this one came across my feed right here.
Was tracked down by her estranged husband, who then shot her and her date here in this parking lot. Social media influencer and fitness coach Gloria Zamora inspired busy women to get and stay fit. But behind the strength she exhibited on camera her personal life was taking a hit. Zamora spoke out about her pending divorce to her thousands of followers just last week on the Horizon podcast.
Instead of you being supportive, you're over here trying to like just bring me down, bring me down, bring me down.
On Saturday night, the 40-year-old alongside 43-year-old Hector Garduno was shot and killed outside a Fontana sushi restaurant. The shooting caught the attention of several off-duty law enforcement officers in the area who responded to the sound of gunfire, including an off-duty San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy.
Apparently he was driving on the street outside of the shopping center and heard the gunshots and saw what had happened, made a U-turn at the light and got out of his vehicle to confront the suspect.
Lizarraga was shot and killed during the confrontation,
where a woman in the process of getting a divorce was tracked down by her estranged husband, who then shot her and her date here in this parking lot.
Social media influencer and fitness coach Gloria Zamora.
So the trippy part is the beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife. The wifey just came back from that area. Actually, the wifey said that she drove in front of where this happened like 2 or 3 times when she was over there at her friend's house in Fontana, which is over there in the IE. And basically what happened was this, ya estaba separándose. She was already, I guess still legally married, but not, divorced fully. She was already seeing someone. They went on a date. The dude tracked them down and took them out in the parking lot. Both of them before the sheriff took him out. And it also reminds me of also the other girl. This has been influencer after influencer, fucking Valeria Marquez. Another one. She was right there receiving a package from a UPS guy, motorcycle in Mexico, in Jalisco. And the dude pulled out an automatic and just let her have it, man.
Her ex?
Yeah, no, well, that they say that she was dating Cartel. But to keep on this girl right here, she has 7 kids. That's a tragedy. The guy had 4, and he's just dating her. He's just dating her, and he got it. And it was the daughter that posted on social media. It was my stepdad that did it. I was fucking crazy. I said, this motherfucker was so jealous, bro. It must have boiled his ass that fucking she's doing videos, right? She's doing videos. She's getting a following. She's getting a community. And a lot of fucking Mexicans, well, a lot of us are macho a la chingada. We got to have, the macho fucking runs deep.
Yeah, at that point, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm just going to skirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my best.
Man, I ain't gonna throw my life away for a female.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
No.
There's plenty more out there.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Is
that's a man with a real psychological problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy needs psychological help, bro.
He took it to the max, though. Wait, 2 bodies.
Hey, but they had that shit here. That shit happened here at the Social Security office. Remember?
Not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
What year?
Yes. The chick's husband pulled up on her and caught her with her dude and killed them both.
Right here in Salas?
Yeah.
Blanco?
Yeah, in Blanco.
Oh,
yeah.
What year?
I can't remember.
10,
like
Google
5
it.
years ago, maybe?
Siri, what year was?
No. ChatGPT. No, that's crazy. I just think
July 2nd.
I just think
we know that, babe.
What if the shoe was on the other foot? You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Why am I gonna throw off? Hey, someone's thriving.
Hey, girls are crazy too, though. They'll be fucking up cars, houses, and shit.
I'm just saying.
That's why I don't tell nobody where I live. Fuck that. Meet me at the hotel, babe.
I live on Kern Street.
Shit, I'll take him to my studio.
I live on Motel 6 on Kern.
I'll take him to my studio till we're like 5 years in, and I know it's the one. Then okay, I'll show you where I live.
They took him out though.
Yeah.
A lot of people were in the comments were saying, "Fuck it, he should have faced justice. He should have left his ass, going through."
Should have been the leg, huh?
Well, I mean, let him fucking, sit and rot, I guess. And stare at a wall and
he got the easy way out. Yeah, you're right.
He did get the easy way out.
But that fucking guy.
But man, what goes through your mind, through your head to do something like that? Like,
it reminds me of Carlito's Way. Remember Carlito's Way, the cousin? Remember when he said, Carlito, you got to go with me to this place? He goes, no. And then the guy, when he goes to the pool hall, Carlito, right? And then one guy goes, hey, you're Carlito. Carlito.
Oh, when she took
to the max.
When they took that chick's jacket, no? Yeah. When he took that chick's jacket, right? The fur jacket. I was watching that the other night.
Carlitos Way.
Yeah, Carlitos Way.
Carlitos Way. I'm talking about when the drug deal that
or
went
which one?
wrong and they killed the little cousin with.
I don't remember that.
It was
one.
one of the opening scenes because remember he got out of court.
Yeah, they're at the bar.
Yeah,
and he's doing the trick shot.
A cousin pulls up in a little Hemi, fucking Camaro or something, and he's like,
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he goes, "Hey, Carlito, can you go with me?"
Yeah, because I just watched the other. Yeah, Carlitos Way. When he starts dating that girl at the club that does the coat checks, and he buys her a jacket, and she shows up to the bar to meet him, and two dudes take her jacket just because they want to meet
he
Carlitos.
remembers the girl scene, but he doesn't remember
no, but it was the same one, and he comes to the bar and kills both the dudes for taking the jacket.
Wasn't it? It was in the opening parts of the movie when he killed the cousin got killed, right? Yeah, because
he barely got out.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that shit. I don't remember that part.
Cousin.
Yeah,
and he wanted to floss that he was with Carlito, his cousin.
Oh shit!
And one of the guys goes, "Hey, you were the king of smack, Carlito."
Oh yeah. The pool hall, right? At the pool hall. Yeah.
So that's what this fucking dude.
That was
did.
that's Carlitos Way. The first, I think, is the second movie. I think it's the second movie. Because there's two Carlitos. There's two Carlitos Ways.
And he fucking did it, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. You know what? Fucking rest in peace. That's horrible. The comments are going crazy. They're like, that motherfucker was jealous. He was off his rocker. He was off of something. I don't know what he was, man. But he was just, Lacey Peterson. It reminds me of that one and that Chris Watt Pinchy case. Both of those women that passed away. Both of their moms in court, you know what they said? They said, if you had problems, you should have just left her.
Yeah, without a doubt.
If you had problems, you should have just fucking separated. Why are you going to take... And Mexicans, to be honest with you, that is some coward ass shit. Even though I know in Mexican culture, okay, the machismo, that fucking,
they do that a lot in Mexico.
Yeah, but also that's crazy as fuck. That's also some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Cool.
We got to get over that fucking shit out of the culture. We don't need none of that shit.
I would have drove straight to Kern Street.
This fucking guy.
Hey, get that three. I think I'm gonna have to take him over there. I think I'm gonna have to take him over there. Get that 3-footer.
Hey,
you want that 3-footer? You want that 3-footer?
Why did they put an In-N-Out burger right there? Right off of fucking Kern Street right here. That's the In-N-Out burger.
I just love In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, because you have choices: tacos or burgers.
Yeah, they know me already.
Or the cariñosas. Oh, we're way behind. Yeah.
Damn, someone called them the Ice Dodgers. The Ice Dodgers. Damn. Again, you gonna let the season tickets go, Raymond?
Just for the
I wouldn't. Fuck that. I'd call my credit card and be like, hey, that's fraud.
Devil's advocate, though. Devil's advocate, they'll be like, fuck, that's 70-year-old shit, though.
I wonder how many fans they lost over that.
They lost some.
Yeah.
Sure, they lost some. I mean, some people are going to fall off. Not the hardcores. I mean, people are going to come and make videos. Oh, I don't support that and all that. Just to sound
and they'll be there front row.
And they'll be in the fucking front row right there with the glove, hoping to catch a foul ball.
You'll see next year's parade.
Right? Yeah.
Ready to fucking catch up with a foul ball. They ain't giving up the tickets, man. I'm going to get tickets for the Rams and Niners, too. November 9th.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
My brother-in-law's Rams. My brother-in-law's hardcore Rams, so he wants to go and see them. I'm going to get tickets for those. I went to go see Cowboys last year.
Or here or over there?
No, Levi's way.
Okay.
I want to be at home way. Trying to be the one to get jumped. Crazy at Levi's, huh?
No, you know one thing about Niner fans in LA? There's so many Niner fans in LA, bro. Like, nothing's going to happen to you. And they have Niner bars, bro.
Is it night and day with the Raiders? Is it night and day over there? Do you know people that have been to the Raider game fucking got packed out through chingazos, black guys?
Oh, yeah.
No, hey, you know what?
That happens everywhere.
It's part of the Raider culture.
The Raider-Niner rival is worse here.
Hit that leg.
Is worse here in NorCal than it is in SoCal, bro.
Oh,
yeah, we overpower them in SoCal. Like, it's just like there's so many Niners.
When's the last Raider game?
That I've gone to?
Yeah.
Was the Raider-Niner one last year? Was it last year?
Oh, shit.
Last year?
Oh,
in Vegas?
Yeah.
In Vegas, yeah.
Damn. How was that?
Cracking.
I went to the Raider. No, I didn't go. I'm sorry. The Raider-Niner game landed on my daughter's birthday like 2 years ago, 1-1. Was that the one? Did it land on New Year's Day?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
New Year's Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was at Santana Row. I was at fucking Yard House over there.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? I was tripping away because, from the old school. I was tripping.
Dude, there were so many people from Salinas there.
Yeah, it was deep. It was
Yeah.
deep. But the disrespect was great, bro. You had Niner and Raider fans right next to each other, and one is saying "fuck" the other one, and they're literally touching like shoulders, bro. I was like, okay, not specifically
buying each
like
other drinks,
but at the TVs, which are everywhere. And I'm like, it fucking triggers some PTSD in me. Like, no, I gotta get out of here. Let's eat and let's go shopping.
It's worse over here, bro. Like for us, the rivalry is far worse, bro. I feel it worse. I
then
know
where?
so.
Comparing it to what?
To LA.
Oh shit.
Because I've been out there with my Niner gear and stuff like that. No one, everybody's like, bang, bang, Niner game. I'm like, whoa, out of nowhere.
So what are the worst rivalries that they're most likely going to throw chingazos in the fucking tunnel?
All right, your Giants. Like if you wear your Giants gear, that's a whole different story.
There was a Giants dude that got paralyzed.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
There was a Giants dude that by Dodgers, right? Dodger?
Yeah,
was it Dodgers?
Yeah.
A Dodgers a fucking Giants game. The dude.
Some Southsiders jumped him.
They were banging?
Yeah.
They banged on him?
Yeah.
But he looked like a fucking square.
Well, he was an EMT, I believe.
But again, had a Mexican face or something.
How about that Dodger fan that jumped off the I think it was like the second floor.
Bro, that's not even getting packed out if you end up fucking in a gurney, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
some people take it too far.
Funny. Yeah, that's not
some
that
people
at
take
all.
it too far, man. Shit.
That's way too far. That's like, whoa, okay, the baseball team, I get it, but I always said this: either as Niners, Giants, or anything, we ain't gonna go throw chingazos like the outsiders at the fucking park. This ain't gonna be Sochas and greasers. That shit ain't happening for a football team. They ain't paying my bills. Even though I love them.
Yeah, no doubt.
I root for them, but again, the shit with 70 years ago, someone could say that. Are you gonna give up your season ticket? If you don't give up your season tickets, you're a sellout.
No, not
They'll tell you that on the internet.
Not necessarily that. I just like disassociate myself for a bit, just to chill, like until all the.
But is that peer pressure though?
That has nothing to do with the players.
Is that peer pressure?
It has to do with the dynasty.
Is that what you want to do, really, or is that peer pressure?
No, that's something I do on my own, bro. I wouldn't let no one peer pressure me, bro.
I get it.
I'm too old to be peer pressured.
I'm telling you, they come after me on the internet.
That's why you can't let them, bro.
Yeah. Well, I just don't react at all. I do my content, and that's it, man.
And then
let's read some of the comments.
And do your due diligence, and you can't go wrong.
Bounce, man. Jose Ramirez says, Siri is my baby mama. Timo DeVille says, sellout bootlickers could go straight to the... But who's a bootlicker? Like, or what do you... Because right now, they're just, again, brown after brown on the internet is at an all-time high, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, they'll be like, for whatever, right? They'll say your team, where you're from, or you're... Whatever, you're not brown enough. They even go after motherfuckers who are like mixed. Like, say you have a Gavacho parent and you're mixed or black and brown. They even go after motherfuckers like that. And these are the same people dropping memes. I'm for the people and I'm this. And they're going after brown. And I tell the people, watch out for these guys, man. They have a huge following. But if all they're going after is brown people, Chale Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chale Street. Let's read some of this. Orale, Juan Palomar says Carlito Brigante. Well, don't forget his name, cabrón. That's right, man. Don't forget his name. That's right. Mark Gonzaga says, are you 5'8", light skin color, and speak white language Spanish? You know, one time I was joking around when I said this too, and I said Chicanos that don't speak Spanish are like middle of the mall chains. Yeah. And they were fucking, you should have seen the crucified me one afternoon. But you know, I'm saying shit like that for the algorithm and, you know, shit like that. And this is something that we always talk about. And I had an indigenous fucking person on the podcast. And this is what I asked him. Could it be possible that there's 100% indigenous mujer, female, and she's light-skinned, looks like Barbie, green eyes? Is that a possibility? And he said, no fucking way. There's no way. She has to have melanin. She has to have color. There's no way she can look like a fucking Icelandic Russian Barbie. I'll ask you guys, do you think?
I've seen a lot.
100% indigenous, but she looks like a Barbie.
I've seen a lot. In Mexico City.
He's putting 10 on the 2, huh?
I know.
He's
No.
10 on the
Have
2.
you ever been to Mexico City?
But okay, 100%.
Dude, the girls
Most of them
there,
have Spanish blood.
the girls there are all white.
He's talking about
Güeras, bro.
He's talking about Hong Kong and TJ. Come on.
There too. I'm actually going there for my birthday.
They're Spanish.
Yeah.
They have Spanish blood. That's where even the colored eyes. But this was an indigenous teacher, right? O sea, someone que I take his word como de verdad. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this guy. He said it's not possible. They have 100% both parents. No mix, no Spanish.
Yeah.
This is where we're getting confused. We're mixed.
Yeah.
Right? You know, 2 flags, 2 Mexicanos, mestizos, but not him. And he could trace it back with paperwork to his tribe.
Yeah.
But he said both parents indigenous, it will never pop out a fucking Russian-looking Barbie.
No.
I don't want to say
no way.
Well, I don't want to say that God can't do something.
I'm not saying God.
I don't want to say God can't be like indigenous Barbie, boom, y hizo una. Because sometimes you see the parents and the child has its own face.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like the fucking parents.
Well, that goes back to
the genes just created a whole new.
That goes back to the milkman.
To the ancestors. Or their ancestors, you know what I mean?
Like the grandma or the grandpa.
What about those stories where the guy's paying child support years after years? The guy's paying child support, and then toward the end of the 18 years,
it's not their kid.
It's not their kid.
But they get it back, no?
They get a check back?
No,
I'm pretty sure. No,
Dude,
you didn't get a check back,
bro.
Nah? Okay, I believe him.
But what the guy wants is it fucking hurts the guy because he finds out it's not biologically his. That's like the videos that I saw. That's the tip the dude's on. Not really giving my feria back, but he's like,
yeah, because what do? You raised it. Well, there's it could be you raised the kid. If you're in the kid's life, yeah, it's gonna hurt you. But there's a lot of deadbeat dads that just pay child support and are never in the picture.
And then,
that is fucked up though. Because if you're in the kid's life, raising them and shit like your own, and then you just find out, like, what do you do? Like, do you stop raising it or do you just keep it going? You know, it's not your kid, but you keep it going.
The girl.
No, I would keep.
I would.
That's my kid.
Yeah, no, that's my kid.
That goes
at the end of the day, if I raised them, yeah, that's my kid.
Yeah, that's my kid.
But give me my money back.
And that woman has to live. That woman has to live with herself, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah.
It has no sweat off me.
You know what's crazy is that then the woman right away, she starts rolling her eyes and thinking, okay, I know who it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have been like,
she knows, okay, if it's not him, then it had to be him.
It's the brother.
Yeah, whatever.
It's the brother.
I would have been, hey, bro, that's my kid. I'm sorry, bro. You can't come back. Just don't get that.
I don't think the relationship changes. Like, the little girl's going to see the dad different. And that's the fucking dad. Because
Like, what do you do?
Maybe he started at
like, what do you do? Do you tell the child?
Nah,
like,
I
hey.
wouldn't.
Yeah, nah.
I wouldn't. I'll say you're mine.
When I saw that video, I said it's a cool video. It's cute for a video, but to honest, I think the process is they do that on the front end, not on the back end. They establish paternity on the front end, not on the back end. Not after 17 years of
why even do
checks.
it? Why even?
Yeah, why would you even?
Yeah, why would you?
Why would you even go through that?
Yeah.
After 17 years, like, hey.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, these little court TV shows, and most of it looks like it's for social media.
Oh, the court TV, that's fake.
Yeah. Oh. You're not the father. Oh, they're gonna do it now. The paternity test.
I have an ex. I'm not gonna say no names, but she did one of those TV shows with the courts, and it was a court one in Miami, and she was and it was all fake. Yeah.
Oh, so
they give you the script and you just yeah. It's all characters.
People would get a check for that.
Yeah. It's a free trip. Yeah, I think they gave her like $500 and paid for the trip.
People would sign up for that fucking quick.
Yeah,
I guess they would go. I mean, well, I guess it's blasting you. Well, not me. I mean, I'm married and kids and all that shit. But I'm saying someone that says, "Yeah, put me out there" or something like that. How much is that worth? What do you think?
Shit,
they get paid for 2-hour filming.
I would.
What's the starting rate? To throw yourself out there?
Give me $1,000. Shit.
Fucking Umpa would do that. Fucking Jenny Jones.
Because at the end of the day, it's
I
fake.
look like a pendejo.
Yeah, I know, right?
It only trends for a couple of days.
Yeah,
You might go viral, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, you know.
People have ADHD.
You're a likable guy.
Hey, it's they're idiots if they believe what they see on social media. Shit.
They're gonna forget about you next week.
Yeah.
Social media.
Something else will pop out. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, people just scroll by shit.
Yeah. And look at that time when fucking someone leaked my fucking nudes on fucking Instagram. That shit went viral for like a month. Got me hella followers or some shit.
What do they do?
They leaked my nudes. No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
I was like, damn, okay.
that would suck. I'd be like, it was cold that day.
Regardless of the colonialism. Yeah, the colonialism, again, it's brown issues. It's people talking about brown things. They're saying, have a Western mentality. Don't have it. Everything is westernized. There's systems for everything. The government's politics, everything is a system. Schools, you name it, prison, and everything's a system. I get that. I actually had the Brown Berets on. I had a panel of Brown Berets one time, and I had the co-founder, the one who was there like fucking Mundo at the cemetery with JD and Santana.
Yeah.
I had one of the Brown Berets who was there when we kicked the shit off in a little social club in 52 or some shit, because they were getting beat down by the cops.
Yeah.
They were just Billy Club. This is before civil rights. You're Chicano, and then they wore, the clothes that they wore, which I don't think a lot of people know. The reason they wore that clothes was like work clothes. It was the most economic clothes. They weren't it's not designer clothes. So most Chicanos back then, it was just work clothes. Dickies and Benz, all that shit is work clothes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about zoo suits.
No, that's different. That's that's different. But that's back in those days. I had Carlos Montes, the co-founder of the Brown Berets. He's talking about when Chicanos got drafted to Vietnam and half of his homies died. Imagine being in high school and then you go back to a school reunion in a couple of years and half of the people passed away from Vietnam. That's what he said. That's some crazy shit, man. Yeah. Not that I graduated high school. I had 17 credits in my GED, but it's okay. I went to Mount Toro.
Good for you.
On probation or you were pregnant. That's what you were doing. If you went to Mount Toro, you're either one of those two things. But shout out to everyone. You guys were wrapping up the live episode 1 of Chicano Street. Let's acknowledge some of the comments. So before we go, I know they've just been locking in on the comments. He says California is 60% Mexican. I think, Robert C., the reason you're bringing that up is I've been on this fucking thing talking about, you want to stop deportations? We need to unite. And then we could fucking make our voice loud enough where we can say we need to change immigration. Get DACA citizens, move that issue off the table, and unite for power. That way we get to assign the cabron that wants to sit at the seat. But if we don't, then we're pendejos. But 60% of California, and we can't unite? That's crazy, bro. We need to unite, man. Shout out to the platforms that want to unite. This continent is indigenous. That fool sounds hella dumb. You know what I believe is there was an indigenous people on every continent. I don't know about this YouTube thing. They came across this Icelandic bridge. It was a nomad and with 2 wolves once upon. I don't know if that's true or not, or that the fucking continent split with glaciers. I don't know if that's true or not. But
who knows?
Who knows? But I think there was original people everywhere.
Yeah.
That were there forever. But some people don't. Some people think it was one people, and who knows? I don't know. Daniel Gonzalez, that's right. Call your congressman. You guys, we're gonna wrap it up with the last comments in of the night, you guys. Live on Chicano Tube. We are live on Chicano Street. Chicano Street episode number 1. The biggest promoter in NorCal. Umpa.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
That's right, Umpa.
Description. Raymond Martinez, stand-up comedian, mi hermano, my brother from another mother here. Go back and watch the replay and see us react to everything, you guys. This is just episode 1.
For sure.
We'll get episode 2 on the calendar pretty soon. We appreciate you guys, and we're out.
Where's my snare?
And we're
there
out.
It is.
Remember what I always say? Gente. In the end, all you got is the memories.
Yes, sir.